Good morning, people. It's currently 9:30 a.m. and I slept at the trailhead of the hike that I'm going on today. It is called Humphrey's Peak and it should be a very, very pretty hike. But first things first, I need to get some coffee in me. Nothing like boiling your water on your toilet, am I right? I just walked through a ski resort, and I don't know if that's allowed, but it's the direction that the map of the trail is taking me, so it's whatever. All right, I am about 1.5 miles down this 7.5 mile out and back hike to the top of Mount Humphrey. And my mission today is twofold. One, to get to the top of Arizona, which is indeed this mountain. And then also along the way, I want to share with you guys what it is my mission in doing van life and taking this year off and documenting everything on YouTube and all that good stuff. Looking forward to some pretty awesome views, and I'm hoping y'all enjoy coming along with me. This is really cool. All right, here we go. From the very beginning, it was obvious to me that if I made this channel about me, I absolutely know it will terminate on itself. No matter how many subscribers I get. Even though I know it's clinically proven that once you get 1 million subscribers, you achieve happiness and you don't have to worry about anything from then on. Just kidding. If I have selfish intentions, there's no way that I will be able to make it past the hard days. I'm like 25 days into van life at this point, and I've spent about half of them sleeping at friends' houses and family and stuff like that. And so I haven't spent an enormous amount of time like in the solitude that is the nature of van life. And so I know hard days are coming, especially after the honeymoon phase dwindles away. So once I first conceived of the idea of doing van life, shortly after I realized that I couldn't make it about me. So then I thought to myself, how can I not make it about me? How can I make it about others? Because I believe that true fulfillment in life, not happiness, happiness is fickle, but like deep-rooted contentment, joy, and fulfillment is found in serving other people. I think for a lot of my life, I've made it just about me. How can I get the most amount of happiness? How can I experience the most amount of dopamine? And those highs are fun, and I've mostly sought to achieve those only in wholesome ways. But the only way I can find true purpose in all of this is by way of serving. And so the way that I want to serve you guys is by way of inspiration, that what I'm doing inspires you and motivates you to like go for it. Whatever it is that you're thinking about doing but you're not sure, it looks risky, it looks unorthodox, some people might call you crazy, but do your calculations. Don't be afraid to just go for it. It's so corny, but like YOLO, you only live once. You gotta make the most of it. And so maybe for a very small number of you, that means I'm inspiring you to do van life yourself. I guess as you're watching this video, ask yourself, what is your version of van life? It's so corny. I'm so glad nobody else is out here because I'm talking loudly and I'd be so embarrassed if I saw anybody. Man, I am short of breath. Maybe I should do these monologues going downhill. Another thing that keeps me going, keeps me motivated, is the idea that even if I fall totally flat on my face, I will have a bunch of really fun videos that I'll be able to look back on in my 70s and 80s and pass down to my grandkids and great grandkids. They'll get to see who Ryan Buckingham was in his early 30s and kind of what his motivations were. And then also I will have a lot more useful skills like getting better at working with my hands for home improvement stuff, like what I've been learning on my van, getting better at video editing. And so really my perspective is the only way I could fail is if I never tried in the first place. It's kind of like what Michael Scott said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, by Wayne Gretzky. I've gone back and forth as to whether I should talk about this specific thing, because I feel like normally when I'm inspired by somebody, they don't tell you, I'm trying to inspire you. They just do the inspiring. But I figure I just say what's on my mind and see where it takes me. And all of my OG followers can know exactly what my intentions are from the beginning. With all this being said though, I'm not gonna lie, I check dozens of times per day how many subscribers I have, especially after I have just uploaded a video. Like the one that was entitled, I officially started van life, had a really positive response. I went to bed one night and the following morning I had 50 more subscribers. And by the afternoon I had like 12 more. And then that night I went to bed and the following morning I had 30 more. And like, that's addicting. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's gonna be really tempting to be motivated by seeing my numbers go up more and more. I don't believe that anything on this earth can actually completely satiate your soul. And that gets more into like my beliefs and my Christian worldview, which I will talk about a lot going forward. So if you enjoy what I'm doing and what I'm all about, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And then also comment down below what your thoughts are, whether you have a different perspective on kind of what my goals are. I would love to get to know you a little better in the comments. And then you can also let me know what you'd like to know about me next. I've passed up 2 groups of people who said that at the top, the wind is at about 100 miles per hour. I didn't believe the first group, but after a second report, I'm getting kind of nervous. If I need to, I'll just pull the plug. I already have an awesome view. That's great. Obviously, I would love to make it to the top, but I'm getting kind of nervous. I might just have to run to the top, very, very short of breath, with my hands in my pocket, because I don't have a face covering or gloves. We'll see how this goes. All right now I'm up here on the saddle. The wind is pretty strong, but I think it's manageable. I'm gonna go up there if I can. We'll see how this goes. Oh! There it is. I am very close. One final push ought to do it. Let's go. I was wrong. There are 2 more pushes to the top. I gotta make it up that one, and then that's the top. Or at least I really hope so. I don't have gloves, so I won't be able to survive very long. But I made it to the top. Woo! That hurts so bad. Well, I just made it back home. Get it? Because I live in here. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And next I am headed over to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and gonna hit up a petrified forest along the way. Looking forward to seeing you guys next time. And for now, peace out.